I think it was a really tight match. I think, have to give props to Portland for getting the equalizer. That was a pretty good header. She was marked well by Amy, but she still managed to get the header off and score. So impressive by Simone Charlie. I think it's a good thing that we're disappointed that we ended with a tie for the first place team. I think our team felt like there was a big change when our reserves came on and they were game changers. That was huge for us, just to see people make a difference like that. And I think that's something we've been able to see even in the last few games. So it's just great to see that the people who aren't starting are still able to come on and make such a big difference for us. I think we beat the press a little bit better in the second half than we did in the first half. I think that just came from us being willing to trust each other more and play out of it instead of play over it. And, once we did that, and especially once we moved the ball quickly, I think that's when we were our most effective. I think those meetings are really invaluable. I think it just gives the players a chance to get to know us as coaches a little bit better and vice versa. And I think for us, it's just an opportunity to talk about things that aren't necessarily just specifically soccer. I mean, clearly we address some soccer issues in those meetings, but it also gives us a chance to just get to know them better as people. And that's one of the things that we've tried to do in the short time we've been here. I think that we were prepared to come in here and take a win. And like I said, credit to Portland for bringing it back to level. But I think that our mindset is that we can compete with anyone, and give Portland a lot of credit. They've been very, very successful, especially as of late. And they're a tough team. They're very deep, as evidenced by their reserves and them not even missing a beat with the internationals being gone in terms of their results. But at the same time, I feel really good about what we can do too, and I think we can only get better.
Hi, Becky. What are your overall thoughts on the backline's performance tonight? 52% of duels won. It seems that every time Portland try to score and had a chance in the attack, they stop and right away on the tracks.
We were playing with three in the back, and that's a tough job for the three, but also for the two wing backs, because they were kind of getting pulled inside and then having to deal with players out wide as well. But I think they did a pretty good job, especially in the second half. I thought we denied service a little bit better. They served on a service. They scored on a service, but that was a little bit more of an early service. And I think that if we can continue to play a little bit more lockdown defense, that's only going to get better. The more we play with each other in like we're really working on our communication and our working together as a unit in the back, and actually as a team defense as a whole. And I think we still have room for improvement there, but I'm excited about the progress we've made so far. Yeah, that was a great ball by Courtney. Like a quality ball and a great finish. And I think that Jody had another one, a real near miss as well. And I think the other thing is overlooked in her performance was just her defensive work too. She did a really good job of trying to keep them on one side and not letting them switch the point of attack.